past. They've gotten beaten by M80. That's not the same team. This is a completely different story. But it's not impossible that Legacy can come in with a little bit of steam from the feeling that they felt from qualifying to the RMR and take that into this IEM qualifier here for Rio and try and build that energy. But we'll get to find that out. Their first target at hand, of course, is Lag. And they still got to pass this test. And there's no guarantees that they do that.
I mean, it's highly likely. I'll give it to them. Like, life's a game. Are still a kind of new team trying to find their footing here in the North American space, but they've got deadly pieces that you do have to respect here if you are Legacy. So, you know, again, I do preface that Legacy still are heavily favored, but you are 100% correct by saying that it's not impossible for things to get weird.
They could get definitely funky a little bit here, and it's probably going to start off on this map where things get a little bit dire. I do feel confident in the closing two statements here for Legacy and Mirage and Ancient, that the pick of Ancient makes a lot of sense. Neck is moldable in terms of his calling, more so experience and winning, and that. This was one thing I was highlighting. I talked about the head-to-head. I think Legacy getting past NRG was kind of their ticket into qualifying for the RMR. I think NRG made a big mistake in the veto, not trying to punish Anubis.
Okay.
And they losing out to that definitely failed the pressure.
Yeah, I mean, Anubis was shown weakness. I mean, it's where Boss pulled off the surprise upset that, well, helped them qualify to the RMR and made life very difficult for Legacy. Just that one map. And this map has been, again, finicky for the Brazilians here. So as we're looking to take this one away, we'll start with a little tack timeout coming through from Legacy, from Lag, as we've gotten everyone from Legacy into the server.
Interesting to see a tack ball is called into the pistol.
Gotta get that strat right.
Yeah, I mean, also not a huge rush to kick things off. Gotta make sure everyone's on the same page. Whatever strat they had, there was 5 bits of armor, so it's nothing but pure direction being called here from Lag versus the utility belts of Legacy and Nekis and Sadzin. What do they have in store for us on the pistol here between those two?
Rush.
Oh yeah, I like this.
This is...
And there's no resistance.
Oh my god, there's zero. There's zero on the site itself. There's going to be a camera smoke. Here comes the heaven smoke. Here comes a half-wall molly. And Weeza's going to have nowhere to stand, nowhere to fight. And just hope for some smoke spam. But hold on, there's a little gap. Or there was. Those darn smokes. Oh, but he's jumping out. Oh my goodness. He thought he could stop the plant. You know what? I respect the effort because it almost worked. But now, I mean, in essence, this retake is so difficult. So many different angles to clear and little time to do it, but OG Wizard starts it off with a kill on Anekis. OG Wizard with the second, and OG Wizard has gotten 3. Barton falls next, and they've actually got the retake. OG Wizard walked out A main and killed everyone.
How did he get away with that? That's incredible. As you said, I was right there with you. I was standing beside you. Retake doesn't seem super likely. They're up against a 5v4. They got the man down. And the bomb planted early. The positions were pristine for Legacy until OG Wizard comes out around the corner and starts knocking off heads. Sets that disruption, and Legacy off with a big surprise. The A execute that I really don't know if there's a lot of counters for other than having players on prepared and ready to go is thrown out to perfection. There was no resistance, but not enough to hold off against OG Wizard's start, and he's bought an op to start this round off.
Oh my goodness. He actually had $4,800 in the bank after the triple kill plus the defuse.
Oh yeah, and obviously the armor still held on too.
Yes.
There you have it. AWP money. Gotta be weary of the Galils, but you know, what's the difference? They got AKs, they got Galils, just don't get headshot. Land yours fast enough here, but the mid crawl from Legacy is gonna be potent here. It's gonna be really tricky for Nick X to hold off against this speed.
Yeah, smoke dropped. Flashbang turned, and Nick X has gotten 2. The HE does kill his teammate, but Weeza will make up for it, and he'll get his own kill right on back. 2 versus 3, another A-site post.
HE would have been so perfect to facilitate that further success. But so much out of the two A defenders, set it up into a man up. OG Wizard ready for this re-aggression, but he can't quite claim the kill. Luckily, he's not alone.
Oh, Sasson drops back. Experative clearing. Didn't see him. So Ray is gonna fall.
Oh, he got.
Oh, he's
no.
not gonna pick up the
Rifle.
op. He's gonna trade out to the rifle. Fake on the defuse. Thinking he's inside the smoke, but oh, Sasson has played it perfectly. And hey, there's even an op down there. Experative falls. And oh, Sasson runs over the op. No, he didn't get it. Too busy fist bumping the teammates. But it don't matter. Legacy win their force.
Yeah, and I mean, not the biggest concern. So happy that Sad's able to save the round. What an absolute clutch coming through, and a bit of misfortune. I think that HE like bounced off of a clipping and just bounced right back in the face, and I don't know if there was any trades available. It should have been a trade, but with the HE damage and the MP9 close up, I don't know if that's a guarantee. Is that an R8 for OG Wizard though? Are we really doing this?
Yep. Why does that gun icon...
That... I mean, I appreciate the difference, because sometimes I can't tell the difference between a P250 and a P2000.
That is fair.
But,
That one's...
you know, I think it's one of those symbolic things where you just got to get the picture.
The barrel is... like a speed shooter barrel. Right there.
I don't think I've ever seen an R8 be brought out with this HUD.
Yeah, maybe. The HUD's a little... Maybe it's only that we notice it here on broadcast, but I do see the player panel in the center of the screen has a little design to it. I love the IEM graphics though. They all rock.
Mm-hmm. As well as the intro.
Ah, as well as the intro. I'll say it every
Never
single
fails.
time.
Just when you need a little bit of energy, that's when that intro comes in and it's right back into full steam ahead.
I'm just saying some of our like most legendary broadcasts come through from an IEM Rio. Those RMRs were a blast. God, it's almost been 2 years, Cole.
It's getting there. It's crazy.
I'm old.
Hitting Unk status.
Chance to qualify.
Just about to get your driver's license.
Yeah. Oh, please. I made a joke tweet. I had a friend of mine, Ping, said he in a Discord call called me up and said, "Hey Fi, I found a clip of you casting 4 years ago." And I'm like, "Wow, really? That's so cool." And it was a like 13 or 14-year-old on the mic back then, like in 2020, casting like an advanced game. And safe to say I laughed because, you know,
Was it not you?
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. He's just like, haha, this guy sounds like a young guy. This must have been you 4 years ago. So,
Zing.
that's the joke. All right, 3-man B stack. A contact walk from Dumao, far ahead of the team though. And now it gets complicated. The nades will clean up on one, and the R8 to no effect. Ray will be able to deliver one with the 5.7. But it is kind of fair to say this one's not looking too great. Lotto tussling with an MP9. No problem for this guy. He's just such a strong rifler, has a good headshot percentage, and stays cool facing down a double swing.
I mean, that's a scary position. I was waiting for the panic in Lotto's aim as he was getting pressured, but that's not really in his nature. I guess he will finally walk into the stack just a round afterwards. Unfortunately, the R8 just gets blasted through the smoke. So we don't get to see any funny business. Not yet. Maybe in the future.
Is this
Flash lineup for Nick X,
is
and
that a real flash?
he just free balling it, you know, see what we can't do.
Well, all it's kind of done is drawn a bunch of eyes towards A main. And, well, that's a great kill there from Ray. Barton wanted the fight behind the smoke, and Ray prepared with an instant dink body shot combo.
That, in the same fashion as that flashbang, that HE treated it as an alarm bell to prepare Ray's aggression, but look at this, op for Sadson just holding the line and dinked down. A little bit of pressure. But now what equalizer found? Experative sacrificing his life to try and gather some info that they just don't have right now, and it's a silent crawl, another contact play, and it's this time a lot more effective as the passive hold a retreat from Ray, but an instant dismissal as soon as he gets the contact.
Is that a missed smoke as well? Oh my goodness, they missed the cross smoke.
Oh.
They've got to have some flashes for this. They've got mollies. Satson's low. Oh, wow. Okay, just hit the shot. Sure, I guess. Allowed to cross to the site for the plant. We've got a 3-on-3. A lot more awkward than it should have been here for Legacy. Can Weeza make it even more so? He does. He wins the head-to-head versus Dumao. Now a 2 versus 2. Satson pushes forward with the Glock. It is just one bullet to the body that's needed, but he can't hit it. How are both players still alive right now? It will be Satson to clean it up, though, and now he has the op. Now he can post up onto the site, but there's another miss. Then he connects. He's on for the ace. Nick X with no kit is basically just admitted defeat by chasing down this kill, and Satson won't miss again. You've taken too many chances on this guy. It's 4-1.
Well, there's some of the sword power, a little bit awkward there. I mean, more so than anything, like you said, Lag missing an opportunity to shut him down. He was down low to start it off. He kicked it off with the opening duel, but got dinked down, and 4 more kills come afterwards. Sad's an opera we highlighted heading into this matchup. Someone who needs to take control. Right there, he keeps Legacy in control. 9-1 for him. And that's going to be a big confidence builder to start off this T side, and a beautiful connection. Not the kill, but damage done. And they're still trying to stack this B side. Sadson will give his second death over, but the op isn't recoverable.
Yeah, do they have a molly? Oh, they do. And Nick X is not dead. What? All right. That should have been a freebie. Barton, is he ready for the next? Not quite, as OG Wizard converts. He's going to scoop up an AK, and now is in prime position. Ray, though, couldn't convert his fight in middle, and now the map opens up here. Another headshot onto Experative. And OG Wizard hanging out in E-Box, hoping. Just hoping.
No, he's stuck here, right?
Yeah, they've got him pinned. They're just going to wait for OG Wizard to get impatient.
That's why Dumao was playing this very deep angle. You prepared for this, OG Wizard. I'd be impressed. Dumao starts to walk back forward. He should be somewhat prepared for that idea, and
oh man,
dismisses Dumao. But then that just cues up the aggression between Nekes and Lotto. Comfortable bomb plant for CT. More effort into this would be surprising. I feel like a save call is in order here at any given moment. Without a kit, without any utility, and with the current position of that bomb plant, it feels a little bit unlikely.
But he just wants kills, man. Oh my god, they're all leaving the site. It's so worrying. OG Wizard, he's a frag hunter. But he himself will be fragged. That's just the nature of being a frag hunter. There's always a chance they actually shoot back. So, Legacy up 5-1. Another buy in the tank. A save would have been nice. I do agree there, Cole. But OG Wizard's got his op anyways.
That he does. AWP. For Sadson on the other end of things, OG Wizard bringing his out for the second time. Managed to gain that up once more. Double HE towards stairs. A little delayed, or maybe targeting Sadson. His op is no longer positioned there, and A main control looking to be taken by the T side. It's mission accomplished. Dumao doing what he loves to, getting active on this A side, making sure that Legacy have multiple avenues of approach throughout this T side.
And with that pressure put on, Weeza's gonna disrespect it. I like this confidence from Lag. If you just respect all the map control, you might lose. Experative pushes through on the B side. That might trigger them to go back into A main. Hello there. Dumao still wins the duel, but NickX is there with the refrag. A really nice setup here from Life's a Game. It's going to be a whole different challenge trying to complete it, though. Sazin does get a nice entry back. NickX could not replicate, and the A site falls. A great effort, though, from Lag.
As you said, I think coming into this defense versus a very confident, strong T side, trying to get crazy, trying to throw a wrench in the system of Legacy, going to be key to the win condition. Getting them a couple of defensive rounds, but the default still holds up. We'll see if the post plant does the same.
NickX has got this backstab locked in, instant headshot, and there's just no way OG Wizard can win this. He was getting interested, but Neck is late lurk in middle. We'll put him to rest. It's going to be Legacy up 6-1. It is the T side of Anubis. Some of these rounds are very hard to win, but it also makes you feel a bit bitter, considering you couldn't convert some of the very close rounds that Life's a Game has had. They get limited chances versus a team like Legacy. You have to capitalize on all of them.
I mean, for me, one of the biggest is capitalizing on the pistol and the following. Trying to convert on that second round.
Yeah.
But a missed opportunity there. They're finding themselves pressured in good chances, but some of those not successful. They won't give you a lot more of those. We'll see what they could do with this AWP. HE for the smoke into an OG Wizard up is a scary prospect, but Neckis is prepared for that, and great trade spacing between Barton. As Neck is diving around this utility and smoke, jumping forward so that he can gain vision, and not shying away from this mid duel.
Yeah, he's even made the straight up read that OG Wizard's kind of left that area, and with that he is 100% correct. OG Wizard kind of just playing towards the A site, posting up. Rather, not OG Wizard, but Nick X. Sorry, that's the op.
Yeah, all good. It's the AWP that was picked up. OG Wizard got blasted at the early round towards middle, and at least the op recovered.
Out of util.
There's two players here.
But I like the play here from Legacy. Just wait out the utility. Now you have a bunch of dry fights and big advantages. Okay. Sansa does readjust, and that could have gotten a little weird.
Could have. Well, certainly. That op scope just looked a tad delayed in reaction, so gonna get past it in this occasion.
Could have gotten weird. Could have.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
But that's all Lag are asking Legacy right now. Again, they've had chances. They've had mid-rounds. They haven't just gotten rolled every single one of these. But you start getting opportunities, and they vanish in front of your eyes quite quick. So, all missed shot as well from Nick X. That's going to be brutal, even more so to the efforts here for Lag. OG Wizard with enough cash for one anyways. But still, these rounds are starting to get a little brutal.
That's a certainty. The suffocating default. I mean, we're seeing a very slow style from Legacy, but you can see that they're slowly working the map control as well. there is initiative when it's needed. You got Nekaz controlling middle effectively, building confidence with every kill he gathers. You got these B defaulters doing well. Finally shut down. There's an opening duel, which I feel like has been not often in their favor here for Lag. That's a big pickup. Nekaz shut down out of the round, but they have sacrificed some E-box control for it.
However, the map here for Life's a Game is actually pretty online. Still holding a 3-player defense on B should be enough to repel the invaders. And even OG Wizard, if he's feeling privy, can go for a big flank. That HE had a lot of potential, but misses out. Now Molly to the back site, and Ray burns first. Nick X on the off angle, aimed for, but they can't connect on him. He's gotten the double. OG Wizard collects the lurk, and this round is done. Rock solid hold coming through from Lysa Game, and of course OG Wizard's jumping out canals for the last.
Okay, get a repeat there to seal it. And Lag bringing a huge defensive effort. Nick X to start to slow things down. A multi-kill and staying alive, allowing for his teammates to support him there. You've got Ray who takes that opening duel versus Nick is at the beginning stages as well. And you know, that Molotov that would force anyone back, you would think, forces him forward into the fight. Nick is not prepared. And money's not out of control at all for Legacy either, so that's not going to do any favors. Sadzin will scale the opener. And the HE for the smoke.
Boy.
Kicks, considering re-upping on the angle. What does Nekaz want to do here? Does he want to dive down? It looks like that would be more likely, but flashes are coming soon from Sadzin, and it might be a push through the smoke.
Oh, Nick X around the side, one back turn, Sod's in, he doesn't connect, and Nick X allowed escape to bring it back to a 4-on-4, winnable territory for Lag.
That's a big pickup right there. Nick X somehow escaping that with extra damage. Equalizer found. And a sour taste in the mouth of Nekaz shut down once again. They're re-aggressing towards middle. Sadzin, although down low, still taking charge, is leading in the efforts for this mid control. And maybe has an opportunity, if this is how they want to play it, Experative not covering off this camera angle, so they are overexposed. And this setup is dicey because I think Weezer could fall to this. Yeah, they have to get on the line, but anyways, it doesn't matter. They're getting caught in transition. A huge gap being slipped by the mid players, and Legacy take full advantage.
Yeah, Nick X does get a second chance at Sodzin though, and once again doesn't die and also converts. Flashbang up for Nick X. It's a nice pop flash. It's cool, but doesn't quite work out. Lotto full blind on the spray, and Ray tragically will have to save here. Legacy are gonna turn this one from a close game to a dominant one as they move to 8.
Yeah, that's kind of more of what I would expect here. I mean, we are dealing with a bit of an inexperienced Lag roster. They're trying to lean in on this big opportunity to punish pick into Anubis, and in doing so, you know, you might be missing some details, some communications. They always figure out a way to deny the op save, don't they? Right at the end, Barton will claim it, but the mid gap, the A execute, combining forces perfectly well. Legacy will take advantage of that. I know that Sadzin didn't, you know, get as much impact. He opened up the round, but after that didn't land anything successfully. But again, having the confidence to contact up middle on 19 HP is impressive.
This jump up
once again.
This jump up has been seen many a time, and Dumao is just laser locked onto the smoke. Legacy has some confidence of their own. That is with 100% certainty. Even though Lag have played a strong game so far, they've actually had good setups. It's been the late round situations that I think get the better of a lot of these underdog teams.
It's a massively nerdy HE combo with the aggression. I like the idea, but as you said, They're not going to fall victim to the creativity. Flashbang is going to go past the
Oh.
line of sight of Neck is. And as good as the setups have been for Lag, it's Legacy's, again, default that holds all the stronger. If you want to get aggressive on the CT side, well, they're waiting for you at every avenue of approach. It feels like you're playing up against 6 players with the amount of times they are prepared for this.
And now a free walk into A. 9 rounds is... 8 is somewhat tenable for a CT side here on Anubis, but 9 is where you just get into brutal territory, where you just lose a pistol and the game's done. They're just missing kind of that one little extra piece in some of these rounds. Just that little bit of execution could go such a long way here for Lag. It's the execution that Legacy have. Just being able to land that one extra shot. Find that opening pick. Again, good ideas. A missed flashbang at doors. Could have definitely been corrected with like a more solid lineup.
These definitely feel like setups that could work, but as you mentioned, missing out on this. I mean, credit to Legacy for being prepared for this. This is a good T side as I expected. It's going to turn into a great one if they can lock in double digits. Probably already there, if not. It is going to challenge their CT side. I think there's some maybe mental factors and hurdles that they have to get over, but if they can give themselves another 10-2 lead, they'll be very excited to hop into that second half, no matter what the case is.
I still believe we got a good game out of this, but a lot rides on this round. Doom-out just keeping the attention of multiple players here. And also mid-aggression. Oh, it's just going to be... Oh, or not! He let go of the angle. OG Wizard. A master of time, it seems. As he puts the freeze potion onto Sadzin. And then Ray also converts his kill onto E-Box. The whole round goes wrong.
There you have it. What a massive timing. Sadzin, I was going to say, is once again steady in the default. Steady posted on that angle. But OG Wizard double dips. As I said, he loves to get a good repeat going. And tries to win the round for the side of Lag. Instead, gives an avenue of approach back into this one for the T side.
Certainly we're going through this, right?
They got to.
Hot flash in. The move. The nade to the smoke, but it's not good enough. Neck is with a fiery entry and a 2 versus 2. Now, Experative still back of the site. Does he want to make a move? He'll just empty out a mag into the smoke, but for no connection, it's a 2v2. We've got Weeza in from spawn, though. Massive kill. It comes down to Neck as he started it off with a hot entry and is not going to be able to convert onto Experative. OG Wizard, I mean, casting spells and the rest of the team just following up. Lag will have at least 3 to walk away with this half. It's been a tough battle here for Lag as they've moved into their map pick and received a bit of a drumming. They've had good ideas here versus Legacy. They've even had some nice shots come through, especially multi-kills from Ray. OG Wizard doing his thing, but just a couple of nail-biter rounds, an ace from Sodson in one of them. And you can't be giving up opportunities like that when you are the underdog. I'm Fi. I'm joined by Collection McHenry. Pistol round on the way here between Legacy and Lag.
Let's get this one on the road here for the pistol. Legacy concerns on their CT side in the past. We'll see if that remains, as a pistol could go the wrong way. Lotto knocked out of the round early. A quick man advantage, a 4v5, and a lot of aggression. Barton wondering where on earth the T's are. They just cleared all of Canals. Not a single soul spotted. We have a solo effort out towards this A side as well. Experative saying, wait a second, guys, this is a little too clear. And if they call over the rotate, it's going to just be infuriating. Experative taking more space. He's in spawn without taking any contact.
Oh my god.
What is happening this round?
Okay. So will Experative find this kill onto Dumao?
Do you look left? I mean, you have to look left here.
Yeah. Hi there.
Of course.
No,
And a knife, maybe?
No,
Just secure the bag.
He's moving a little bit
Secure
too
the
much.
frag.
Now what?
Yeah, I mean, there's like a three-pronged worry here. The bomb's going to rotate back. This is a very slow one, but they avoid the Canals pressure initially. They've got a player in carpets ready for re-aggression. This is going to be a collapse. Legacy have let them get just constrict on the round at all fronts. And I don't even know if a single soul besides Helado has actually seen the opposition that's taken them down.
Yeah. They've just been shot in the back. Sodson will be able to clean up one. Weeza running in. He says, I want mine. And he might just get it. He knows exactly where Sodson is. And Sodson's escape is going to be a little complicated here. As headshot for one. And Sodson with a second. A quick trade there from Weeza. He does get his kill eventually. Life's a game with a pistol. Is there anything more to this?
I mean, at the start of this, I would say there could be a whole lot more at this point. This is a fantastic kickoff for Lag. A little momentum stopper at the end of the first half. And now they got a pistol to boot. And the way that that pistol was called shows that same experience that we were hinting at. A little bit of depth in the slow nature of it. And then they're able to capitalize, making no mistakes in that round, where I think there could have been a lot of mistakes made.
All right. Is there going to be any in this one? Can we clean up the USPs? Well, one goes down. Does Dumao have any more? No. Everyone basically bought up rifles there for Lag to really stamp their foot down and say, this ain't happening. All right. And so, a moment of truth. Do Life's a Game have it in them to pass this very first test?
I mean, not much of a bonus, right, as well. As you said, a lot of rifles still in play. We'll see what they can make of it. Good utility to back it up there. You smoked off initially with this opening op duel. And I think if Lag are doing their research, if they're trying to identify what their win condition is on this map, it's probably just taking mid over and over again, because that's what Takeflight were able to do. He's going aggressive out towards A. This is fast here. This is quick. Neck is looking to double down. He's gotten himself one, but they're still turning the corner. This time, Sats Op stands behind him.
Oh, no. It was looking so good for a moment. I think what a team flash came through, and it's going to cost them all. Legacy, they were on the ropes for just a moment. Until, I believe it was Ray out in the open, gave Nekis a salute. And couldn't convert the kill.
Did the old flashbang dance right in front of him.
Yep.
And unfortunately, that's again more of the same from lag here, it feels like, as we carry forward into this next map, right? It's familiar signs. The same woes of coming close in some of these rounds, but then at a crucial turning point, falling short.
Could be another one of these. Weeza aggressive, and that's exactly why the op exists in Counter-Strike 2, is to pick off pesky lurkers like you. Immediate 5v4, the op wheels back towards camera and middle. It's in prime position to get another pick. Unless OG Wizard's just different, all right? There is a small chance that can be the case.
He's pretty different. He's quite the talent. Quite the aggressor. But I tell you what, that is not a sign that you want to lean in towards right there. They're going to collapse a re-aggression towards middle, out camera. Seems like they're expecting this prepared, but that's not going to help when you get taken down through the door. And the sheer numbers game is what works out for Legacy.
Cool. I mean, OG Wizard did hit Sodzin with the 1-2 punch, but it didn't matter. Oh, but Expertus got one for his own. The thing is, he does not have the bomb and is facing down 3 players in middle with 30 seconds on the clock. Now, recently, I've been watching the NIP AmCal VODs, and I saw something similar like this happen with a Molly potentially forcing out multiple players. I mean, all 3 are about to be on his screen, but Lotta will hit the first bullet headshot, and nothing of that sort will be happening today. It is 11-5, and yes, OG Wizard can hit the most ridiculous shot of his life, and that you've ever seen, but it's only 1 kill at the end of the day. He wide swung Sodzin and killed him, by the way. For those who missed it.
Wide swung.
Lag are good, but Legacy are better, is the vibes I'm getting from this.
Yeah, I mean, and it's also, you know, again, leaning on a lot of this, like, these past results, a slight discomfort, but there's also, I think, for Legacy to realize that, you know, this weakness can be ironed out. And it feels like the way that they're holding off mid is a lot more competent.
Oh,
But Weeza starts it off, and Nekis is going to be left on the outside looking in. They've got control towards A.
That's a problem flash from Dumal. That should have landed right in the face of multiple, but it doesn't even make it around the corner. With the extra smoke as well into camera, do they even go for this? I don't think they are. Deep control not really established, so it still could have been a bit on edge here for lag, but Legacy not going to chance the 4-on-5. This one is stolen.
What a lifeline. Not over yet. Starting to feel that way as time goes on, but then they throw a Tech 9 round into the mix. Give some of that flair, that X factor that they needed. Was needed the most. Money's not broke though for the CG side. They'll get right back into investing. That's at least a promising sign for them. But again, your like most straightforward path to closing out this map has been ripped away from you just at the closing stages.
It's within reach. Oh, and look what's going on towards A main right now. Lotto getting fancy with the duel. Nekis nearly goes down, however. Smoke spam nearly gets the better of him. And feeling a tad pushed back at the moment. Last piece of map control to take for the T's is Evox, and that Molly may as well secure it. Swing through. Oh, but an instant headshot at a Barton. Experative hoping that it was just clear, and it certainly was not.
Hold angle from Barton there, committed to the line. Not gonna fall victim to the aggression, just gets out that more further information, but then they fall back into a more passive hold. And they're saying, do you have the utility to execute this bomb site? And I don't know if the answer is yes here for Lag.
Oh, Weezer made a footstep. And the clear to the back site.
Lost the bomb.
Oh, and they've got it across. Oh, but Lotto
no.
will prevent that from happening. Weezer was the only player to make it across. He is down. And now a Barton in trouble, but Dumau arrives, lines up the last two, and they tried to heave that bomb across, but it didn't go far enough. Sadness for Lag.
Gotta be hitting the gym there. Unfortunately, that bomb can't cut the cross. And it cost them everything in that round. Not like they had that much going for them. It was still a bit concerning, but the last little bit of frustration there is not being able to get a good heave on that thing. And now, again, back to the Tech 9s. Maybe we go back to the basics here. Back towards that A side execute. This time, though, it's not a solo hold.
Oh, and once again, same hold here for Sadzin in A main. Just waits for Weezer to walk forward. Oh, Neck is having some fun in middle as well. And it looks like Lag's map pick will go into the rearview mirror in a few short moments, unless a 2v5 comes through from OG Wizard. And I may have seen crazier things, however, out of OG Wizard. Two-man entry into a three-man hold. Oh, well, doesn't look like it's happening today. Experative seen. And his game done. 13-6 here for map 1 between Legacy and Life's a game. Again, it was just good ideas, but they just didn't materialize into rounds.
Yeah, I mean, they had some decent success on terms of that T side. Some of the early, down Anubis, they had a lot of good looks, like you said, and they still got bested here. That's a Legacy roster that's come into this one with conviction. They seem prepared, and again, this is a team where making IEM Rio means so much here. It's a golden opportunity for this roster, so it makes so much sense that they come in looking strong. Whereas, as we highlighted, a very close game in between Liquid and Fluffy Amers is just taking place. Liquid closing that one out, but so far the favorites winning. The underdogs looking competitive.
Yeah, Slump and company going down there over on the A stream. As to start that off, somehow Lotto survives that engagement, takes a 20 damage goosh. Oh, and then Barton will take the full brunt of it. Ray also follows up, and we're going 3 for 3 on pistols here, pretty sure. Again, it's Lysa Game who have a sharp aim behind all of their players.
3 for 3 on pistols, not bad at all. Not a bad record to hold on to. That's the opportunity that's looking to be afforded. Sads and left on the outside. Looking in on Donut. Might have a bit of a surprise on OG Wizard.
Nah, Ray is holding the right side of Donut at the moment. And OG Wizard will be able to lock it up with the body shots out of the dualies. 5 stand here for Lag as they pick up another pistol. Just really showing how good mechanically these players are.
Definitely the case. And pistols, I feel like all of them been pretty one-sided as well in favor of Life's Game, interestingly enough. Gun rounds have been where things have fallen flat, but no force buy to answer back this time for Legacy.
Now, don't lose to Glocks.
That is always the, that's like rule number 1, unless it's a pistol. You know?
No, it's just in general, never lose to a Glock. If they hold a Glock, you can't be losing to it. Simple as that. We got the little, Jump spot here from Nekiz, trying to see if anyone's pushing up towards the top of B ramp. All right. Well, this is the setup you want versus a zero util move, but Experative asleep at the wheel. That getting awkward. Players run out of ammo, and then the pistols, the sidearms come through, and it'll be enough to lock it up. So, Life's a game now up 2-0 after it got a little weird.
Is Weezer in trouble for that? He lost to a Glock. I don't know if that counts, but at least the win coming through in general for the side of Life's a Game. They get to play off the hot start of a pistol in the following conversion comfortably so. Even though, yeah, it did feel like they lulled them to sleep by waiting patient there. Some fast activity on the opening gun round.
Ooh, boy.
A lot quicker on the pace here for Legacy, and it's working wonders.
Oh, Lotto even able to escape. That's questionable there. Yeah, I was about to say there could be wall bangs or an HV. And OG Wizard will finish the job there. Now another flashbang in, but the smoke's still obscuring and trying to get spammed back. Even eats a gush. Oh, the nade. Strikes true, will take down Experative. Weezer goes down low. He needs to dodge a grenade.
Oh my God.
No one can. It's 3 HE kills this round.
Guys, we're not playing dodgeball here. It's Counter-Strike. We're just tossing utility over and over again, seeing who can survive. In a graveyard. As the shrapnel continues to fly. My God. You don't see that every day. It's 3 HEs from both sides having impact.
Map gets quiet. OG Wizard wanting to step forward. He's gonna tuck in. Instead, oh, he wants a duel. He wants a duel real bad. Will they re-clear this is the question. Oh no, he chooses to push forward. It's the 25-second mark. You gotta understand though, because eventually they gotta start moving toward the site. It's just unfortunate they go right around his corner. This is gonna be a save out of Nick X. Maybe you can find a rifle over in middle. I think that's what he's gunning for, but the rest of the round not so realistic.
Yeah, I think that's where we see the comfort really asserted in this this matchup. Some of these late rounds in which the pause gets called, especially if they're dealing in the advantage. There's no gaps in the default. Been able to consistently hold down the line in that department. That trend will remain true into Ancient now once again.
Lag have won, what are we looking at? 3 gun rounds? Series wide?
It might be a little more because they won the first pistol, then got ecoed, right? Or force spied.
Yes.
So it might be more like 5 or 6 in total.
Okay, okay. Well, they got the first 2 in the second half as well. So they got 3 rounds off the pistol on Anubis, and so far 2 rounds off the pistol here on Ancient. I'm just doing the quick maths here. All right, just to kind of paint a little picture. Which team has been stronger and just more consistent round to round? Will that change? Well, it's Nekiz bottom middle, slowing down that CT side aggression, going 1 for 1. And now the rest turtle up in the shell.
Attempt there. Sadson maybe wishing had an AWP, but still getting the challenge. Not gonna give that Deagle another chance to pop a shot off. Eventually shows enough respect. They're gonna re-aggress here. They're gonna walk into the stack, and again, it's gonna challenge Legacy's default, in which they have passed so many times before.
No flashes.
Sadson prepared for this. It's gonna be a wide swing though. Oh my God, that's gonna do the trick right there. Bomb dropped as well. They're not gonna keep it contained, but they know that they've just ripped that advantage away and spotted out so much info.
Yeah, so you could see that Ray able to reposition towards the red room. As that smoke goes in, though, there are a couple more questions here for Legacy. Could someone have pushed A main? With that being swept out, 30 seconds. And they've just got to go through Donut. Right here in CT spawn. Might actually just give it up. Straight up. Wouldn't be surprised if I see Lotto just drop a smoke onto the site. Instead, that one kind of goes to CT spawn. And a safe plant for Barton. A 2 versus 3. And donut control for the T side.
This is scary. I mean, the best post plant you can ask for on this A side with 0 utility except for a flashbang.
They know. Now, Legacy, no. They've got a flashbang here for Lotto. Bomb defusal about to rev up. OG Wizard, the one with the kit, lobs the flash forward. And, well, it's Barton to help out. OG Wizard does have the kit. He is trying to stick. It's just around the corner. And Ray has got the coverage. Life's a Game will pull off a retake.
Becomes a whole lot more challenging right there with that kind of deeper position on the bomb plant. Successful retake. OG Wizard holding that line and getting that kill is so huge as well. An excellent save from Lag, considering they were down a man to start this one off and still have the the nerve to kind of push the issue on Legacy. And despite how it's not gone their way every single time, this time they are going to win out in that opening duel with the CT side aggression.
Oh, that flashbang just going to be completely disrespected. Barton walked up. Does not find the headshot. Struggling. But Sanson isn't. Finds a good headshot himself with the AWP. And Molly in. Steps forward, though, for Weeza with the kill. Plant being put down, but Dumao still in the back corner, but not providing the right coverage. Weeza comes away with a second. Dumao was trying to play the trigger discipline, but instead it costs him. Lotto now trying to line a couple up. OG Wizard puts him down. There's another retake for Life's a Game.
And keep on surviving in this sort of fashion as well. Just keep on sifting through this half. Defuse successful. On that retake. Able to react quickly. It's back to the drawing board once more for Legacy on what is going to be maybe a continued effort on the Force. Okay, I saw Dumao buy up at the beginning stages, but that sneaky sell future in place as well. So a half buy in order instead of the full commit. Set their targets. Tech 9s.
Cave rush, looking like it. Barton with the flash, and no one steps forward here for Lag. So Tech 9 swing and a miss. Legacy have kind of one more move in their back pocket with the smoke double flash.
You see a bit of utility to get to this position. As you said, more trick up their sleeve. And it's a swing towards the middle. I mean, no flashes for this position, but the headshot of the Tech 9 scares OG Wizard off just a tad. He doesn't fall away, though. He holds the line consistently. And the Rifler's coming through now to offer up further coverage.
Oh!
Okay, that was
Peace.
right behind him. Now will fall with a kill. HE dunking him down as well. These HEs consistently doing damage and still tanking. He gets charged out. Strong start though for Lag to kick this one off. I mean, up 5-1 now. And now they're starting to show that they can win some gun rounds. They can do it in a more consistent fashion.
Yeah, I think all the players are really firing on all cylinders. Like, compared to what you're seeing from Legacy, you're seeing Barton missing a couple of those entry kills that we normally see him so strong on with just these fast headshots. Just some missing execution. Lag have that right now. They had it on Anubis. They had some good firepower. just couldn't convert their situations. Now into a straight mid brawl. 2 players out in the cubby. OG Wizard misses, but you're not ready for the next. Ray and Nyx will both collect here in middle. Make this a 3 versus 4.
What?
Oh, Mulatto was asleep at the wheel for a moment. Got a little too fancy with it. Maybe the same here for Dumao. However, there is a trade here out of Sanson. The B hops across as well, help out, and suddenly it's a clutch here for Nick X as Lotto's also won his duel on B. The problem is that Sanson has the bomb, and Nick X dancing between the angles. Oh my goodness, unscopes left and right and center. The jump spots will see Nick X. And Lotto is here for backup. Nick X concedes the duel.
Can't hit with the jumping Sadzin. Actually reserved for places such as the B-side of Inferno, but Sadzin now already going to get his opportunity to finish what he started long ago. And Legacy win back in response. They get very aggressive, I feel like, and I can't even complain a lot about it, right? The push through the smoke is a chance to, again, try and capitalize on what's been going well for them, capturing some of the you know, complications in the default, but this time able to punish, ready for the aggression, ready for re-aggression, ready for everything.
Yeah, it is a shame in a 3 versus 4 someone is still watching that smoke, but the mid control has been great here for Lag time after time. Oh, but Dumao finicky, trying to get out though, and Ray will drag him down, trip him up. Okay, no scopes there for Sodson. However, in the meantime, walking up B site, this game could be in some serious trouble. Barton, though, does hand his back over, but Lotto doesn't. First bullet headshot, and Weeza KO'd. Flashbang through, and Experiment is actually going to go through. He's going to get into short. He's going to steal 1 and 2.
Oh my god.
The ridiculous aim out of this guy. Just putting himself into the firing line. Minute on the clock here for Sodzin. He's seen one go into cave. Where is the other in his mind's eye? I think he saw a barrel, or maybe he didn't. I don't think he's clearing this. Oh, no flick connected there for Sodzin. As it'll be 6 rounds to lice the game. Experative just runs in and finds a double.
That's absolutely sick from Experative. Something definitely necessary to continue to activate. I mean, that's some of that execution and X factor that they were missing. They're able to bring a big individual effort from another rifler. Experative starting to get loud in some big moments. And it's back to Pistols. Legacy struggling to lift off here much on the CT side.
And they're fighting into a 3-man B stack with no utility and hoping to dry run a couple gunfights. Works out for Barton on 1. But is that really all? 2 versus now make it 1 versus 3. Or Dumao and Armorless Aim Punch will get the better of him. And Lysa Game are planting the flag right now, Cole. They're up 7-2 versus Legacy here on their pick. Will we see stabilization out of the Brazilians, or is this the speed bump we've been talking about?
I'm gonna head first into it right now. Much more like it for Lag. Back to the guns once again for Legacy, though. And different approach. A lot of aggression towards A now for Ray. Gonna take some early space. No pressure on middle. So utility works out successfully. And somewhat mission accomplished for Legacy, at least for now.
Yeah, they've got so much mid control. Well, Lag can fight out from A main and use that Bastion. I know the B site feels extremely awkward. OG Wizard posts up. I don't think he can realize that Neckens is actually tucked away in that corner. If he swings out, it'll be a awkward duel. In the meantime, Satsun with the bomb. Oh my god, he's running around the corner. He sees two, and he loses it. The scramble is now on for Legacy, but OG Wizard misses. But knife out here for a couple more. Trade from Dumao. One extra, though, for Weeza. He converts his fight. This is what I'm talking about for Lag. They're just winning their head-to-heads.
Yeah, they're winning wide swings that they weren't in that last map. And there's going to be just time to shoot off the clock in a recovery mission to recover the bomb. Ray still got full control of his A side. They walk around the corner and see a smoke. Do you clear this?
Oh, it's so difficult to clear.
Ray is in this nasty position, and they are gonna walk around the corner. Freebies for Ray. He doesn't even go down. 14-3. Legacy getting dominated by this Lag roster.
This is the life's a game.
ADR.
This is the life's a game that we saw earlier on in the year. This is the upset potential. Ray, the new addition to this team, after removing Nyx, not Nick X, Nyx from this team, has actually found a player who's just better. It's someone else who can stand next to OG Wizard and frag out himself. Double nades to middle, and Dumao's dead on impact. But Nekis does come through with another. Dancing around the smokes, it could get awkward, except for an excellent flashbang from Expared. 3 versus 4 for Legacy, down on the half buy.
Controlling this one well. Once again, got themselves man advantage once more. Still consistently winning out in these duels and are still playing a living CT side, an ever moving CT side, it feels like. Always grasping for that extra oomph of information. Nick X is going to do that here towards the cave side. Smokes down. And there you have it. You got to go red room. And there's another reaction. Here's another movement. OG Wizard now ready with the op.
Can't miss, or he will be overrun. Here we go. Where's the wide swing? Where's the fast shot? And he's missed. There you go. But backup from Weeza. Another missed shot out of OG Wizard. Satsun as well will collect, but he does not have the bomb critically. And being held by multiple here in CT spawn. Not meant to be. Splits the goalpost. And well, Cole. 9-2 for Life's a Game. They are running a dominant shop on Legacy's pick.
This is absolutely wild. Having themselves a 9-2 lead. Legacy, again, I mean, struggling to find any solutions. This is more of what I see out of T sides when you don't have individuals finding entries for you. There doesn't seem to be a big league of depth behind these executions. And finally, maybe a big change of approach. It's a fast A play. Have you even seen one of these? I don't think so. Either way, an execution into a ghost town. And Nick X already in a duel versus Nick is holding down the flank, recovering donut control. Nick X gets dealt with, and Legacy, right at the closing stages again, could throw a wrench in the system here of Lag.
They'll try, but they do have smoke and a defuse attempt. And it goes. Satsun does pluck one, but how much damage can Ray do? The HE, though, does eventually get him off the plant. The extra bit of utility will stop a Ninja Defuse today. And so Legacy will scrounge up a 3rd round here on their pick, but it's Life's a Game who are impressing. So 9-3. It's playable for Legacy, but what has so far happened this game is Life's a Game continued to prove themselves as a team. Once again, they did it earlier on this year, and they've had a lot of struggles. But Cole, I think this map right here is probably the best performance we've seen out of this team in months. Can they close it?
And so much better than just last map, right? And massive improvement, landing these duels that they were just missing, but still having that same sort of execution power. Get the Glock spam, I guess. I mean, if you land a headshot, that thing's going high up there. As we know, they like a lot of armor on these rounds, so only a smoke and a flashbang to lead off on this B-side play. There's that smoke down. Gonna try and work some angles. It's a full swing as Lag trusting their ability to aim.
Yeah, Barton swinging through the smoke though, and with Lotto helping out. Let's get another swing with another flash, but another headshot comes through here from Life's a Game. Make it a 3 versus 3 and a potential rotate. Sots is not going to try and cut it off from Red Room, however. Instead, he will try to entrench himself from CT spawn. Back of the boxes, looking for that headshot that just doesn't connect, so Life's a Game progress onto the bomb site. Sots still wants more, but can't get it. Bomb plant enabled.
On the site, stuck, fully experative, gets run down. Still got these donut positions, but how much can you hold down? There's a smoke on top of the bomb.
Kit.
And a kit. But wait a second.
Wait,
It's not so comfortable.
Okay, Neck is now on the defuse, and Sanson body blocking.
No way!
Oh, what? But Weezer got him both to the smoke! With like, I don't know, like half a second on the defuse right there? Oh boy! Is that the nail in the coffin? Life's a Game. Rip it away.
There's all the pistols for you. They keep on winning them. That is incredible. An excellent close. They bring them just one more step closer to sealing this one and doing it in a confident fashion. Asserting dominance here on your opponent's map pick, a map that you lost just a couple days ago, 13-3, and got 13-0'd in terms of a spree of rounds.
Oh. Yeah, it's just literally the complete opposite. And the meat grinder through the smoke, all 5 players drop on the same coordinate. And it's 11-3. There's one last laugh here for Legacy. I mean, put some respect on Lag's name. Ray has been such an addition to this team. The multi-kills that he's been posting up round after round on that CT side. You may have never heard of him. He doesn't even have an HLTV profile picture, but maybe he'll get some respect after this. Now, Mac 10's into B, and they find the entry. Nick X onto Barton. One more swings around the corner, though, and Nekiz pops one off. Then promptly wants to think about going forward, but will not. 2 versus 4. Oh, make it 1. Lag came through with some gusto, some flame, some fire. But it has been extinguished for just a moment.
Forcing them to slow the roll just a little bit there. Nice shutdown of a round for Legacy. Still leaves them a massive deficit, but good way to start pulling that one back. As the AK is still being brought out once again for this T side. They're not out of cash flow just yet, and they're definitely not out of energy here. I'd imagine they're so eager to get this revenge. Actually, they have this T side. This dude Mao doubles down. And now
Oh boy.
it shows a little more of a scary sign here as the mid control is dominated by Legacy.
Okay. All right. All right. This is and Sauce didn't even collect. It's getting worried. The momentum has just been destroyed by Lag, or rather by Legacy. Lag starting off both of these rounds just flying out. One of the facets of the map. And they've been absolutely unplugged on all of these. So, they basically know where Nick X is. So much so that Saz is not even really holding an angle. He's waiting for Dumao to take contact. Oh my goodness, but what a headshot.
Have some of that.
You don't experience that back in Brazil.
Eh.
Okay, maybe he does, but like...
Probably got some of that there. Like,
they're pretty good.
If it's one thing that they do have in abundance, it's very good aggressive riflers.
Yeah, but this is going to turn out to be a save. He hits an insane shot. Leaves and refuses to elaborate as Legacy go up to 5.
And profit. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Profit, I suppose.
Hold on to his AK. Which is always nice. And that's still in your back pocket, lag. Not super excited with the way things have been going these last couple. It's a scary defense out of that last round from the mid control. And if they can capture that and continue it, that would be huge in terms of getting back into this one.
Now this A site looks weak, but Sanson gets one, falls back, quick rotates into Donut, and that could lock it up, but he doesn't. He lets one off a little early. They encroach on Temple. He misses another. Oh, but okay, yeah. I have $4,750, but a default pistol will do. Nick X, though, swinging with the AK, will escort in for a plant. And Sanson alone here in CT spawn. They aren't going to press that issue. They will make themselves at home in Temple, but good shot out of Nekis. 2 versus 4, both players in Temple, both armorless pistols, and a round that should theoretically get locked up here. All right, Sanson finally connects an op shot on the 3rd try, and OG Wizard just simply in an unwinnable position. Hey, can we try for that op again? No, says Sanson.
I want to start hitting shots all of a sudden so that he can keep it out of the hands of OG Wizard. It's crazy. Just whips out the USP as it gets ran down. Had him right where you wanted him. The issue is they didn't have the guns to take care of him. Now, that's a bit of a... I would say, like, for Sadson, he's happy he got away with that, but also the amount of shots that missed making me think, yeah, what if we challenge him again? We got guns. You can't afford those misses over and over again. Not like a commonality of his opping game, but those are some scary misses that can make you think on this T side that could be a vulnerability.
Uh-oh. You think that's a vulnerability, though. Don't forget about Lotto. Don't forget about the rest of the rifle group. As OG Wizard, he's thinking about it. Little did he know, inevitable death awaited for him on the other side of that curtain. In the meantime, Wisa's here. Hi there. I think he walked out onto the A site and he bodied Satsun. Oh, I didn't even see that pop in the kill feed, but there's a dead guy in Temple.
Yeah, that's what I was saying right there, right? Okay, Sadson's missing some shots. Let's go and take advantage of that. And Weezer said, yeah, exactly that.
Oh, look where OG Wizard is as well. He can cover off all of middle, make sure that nothing coming through Donut. That Molly does extinguish inside of the smoke. That could have been a dagger. Instead, there is a retake effort possible. Molly going up towards the top of the tree. That could force off Experative. Instead, he just pops off a headshot on the first player walking in. Martin and Dumao have 2 back. But Ray out in the open himself and trying to spam it for the defuse. OG Wizards off the mark. Wow. Skin of the teeth right there for Legacy. Lag are missing out, and the deficit is now 4.
Oh no, you can't afford rounds like that going awry. You had everything going for you, strong post plans, better positioning as you were highlighting. And it still is stolen at the ending stages. That's not something as this underdog roster that you can afford. Watching this comeback effort continue to formulate, because that could have been 12. That could have been at least overtime secured. It's not breathing easy, but it's a sigh of relief once you got to that point, and taken away from you now. Comeback sustained off the retake like that.
Tenacious. And also on a bit of a poor buy here for lag. They're going to have to rely on Old Faithful bullets as they walk across middle. Weeza looking to step forward. Shadow advantage massive there for Sadson. And he won't be missing that. There's just a single smoke double flash for this execute. And Barton's going to trade out some of that util valuably. Lotto now holding behind the smoke. And this round just feels dead in the water. I'm not sure what you could do here. Banshee from Cave would mean a lot, but Neck is not going to let it happen, and Lotto even nails Experative through the wood wall. Oh boy, Cole. Oh boy, this map is not done. It is far from done.
I mean, it is a 3-round game now all of a sudden. As I said, once they've heated up in the past, the spree of rounds have been folded over. I mean, they have done it in recent history. They've gotten 13 rounds in a row. They don't even have to do that much. But they have to continue to string things together. And the first timeout from lag now called, as I think the feeling has become real and right in their face. What's up next here? Off the back of this timeout, what do you do to seal in a little bit of this lost space at this point in time? What's the call? Maybe you go back to what was done to you. Try and challenge the Sads and AWP. He will answer that challenge.
This angle is so risky. Yeah, he's running out of space. He does nail a flick though. Unfortunately, he has good old Doomao to bail him out. Yeah, I'd like Doomao and Neckis to bail me out when I go for flicks like that.
Yeah, I'd be actually playing. I'd be playing even crazier at that point, right? If I had those two just standing behind me. They feel like the op shot that's landing, but it's actually just an NK headshot that's just that quick.
You know, it's when you fire a shot and you thought, oh my goodness, you see something pop up in the kill feed and you thought you got a kill. That sounds in there for the other three. Don't try that angle at home. I actually was. Were you in that game? We were playing a pug on Ancient the other day where I sat on top of that box in a 1v1 and tossed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was yesterday.
Yes, it was literally yesterday. I was throwing a 1v1.
We were up against Darty Montana. Real Darty Montana. Fortunately, he's not in attendance at this qualifier.
We also played against Maui Snake in the weirdest hug ever. You just listen to podcasts and solo queuing. If you ever wonder what Maui Snake does when he's not in the limelight.
Yeah.
Just outing him like that.
So owned us.
He did also own us. He also dropped 30.
he might be the real deal. Just trust his opinion. He's good at Counter-Strike. We all know that's the rules of law. As Ray kicks it off with a nasty duel, Sadson walking into the limelight.
Oh my!
Overexposed. And there's no Dumao to back him up this time.
OG Wizard is the truth. Ray is the truth. A site open. And so is this map as Experative converts onto Dumao. Legacy, I mean, it's probably not even worth the save, but it was only a matter of time before Lag hit all the shots to win the round.
Just needed a chance right there. The issue with digging yourself into this hole is that one shot through the smoke could do it. On the retake, though, quick as can be. Is there anything to make of this? No. No, absolutely not.
Oh.
Not a chance.
Might as well give it a whirl if you're Barton, but it's not even the up of OG Wizard that hits the shot. It's Ray with the headshot. God, we are looking at so many prospective players here in North American Counter-Strike. Slump over there is fighting for his life versus Team Liquid. Unfortunately, that one has ended 2-0, but what a battle it was for that guy. And now Ray is putting the digits on Legacy.
Yeah, I'm so impressed. Ray dominated first map, now stepping up in this, or I should say first half. Didn't quite dominate in that first map, but that pick through the smoke is all that they needed to finally give them relief. It's still 3 rounds to close. Legacy will set their sights back towards middle side of things. And another late take. They're trying to set up what feels like a very similar round this time. See if they can run it back.
Kind of 4-1 mid play. Is Sansa gonna miss on this one? I don't think that smoke connected, but oh my god, it does not matter. Sansa has not had a map to play. Dumao's dead as well. See you later. And well, the next stop there for Nick X as he keeps holding W, doesn't come his way, but dude, all Sansa's been playing that position, it's been up against a wall, but wait, it's not done. Oh, Lotto. He's going to be patient with it. He's going to drop the bomb. 2 insane entries, but this 3v5 has spiraled out of control. But Experative. Oh, we snuck into cave. But Lotto with an
Oh
up
my
and
God.
covered by Barton. The game ain't done.
Thought it was right there. Shots like that onto Sadza, but Ray doesn't have enough health to sustain this fight. Doesn't have enough time to win the round. Has to call it a day as another one goes in favor of Legacy. This one, though, a whole lot tougher to swallow. This one was close. This one, you could feel the weight of finishing this map formulating, and until they get to that point, it's finally when Legacy wake up, when they start to capitalize on the eagerness to close the map and Lag much needed timeout off the back of that loss. I feel like that's one of those rounds where you just needed to capitalize on the advantages.
And I think they just got too ahead of themselves. They really did. Nick X with one insane headshot takes it in through Red Room. Why wouldn't you know? You can understand it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it makes so much sense. And again, these guys are the underdogs. They're trying to pull off this upset. So when you have the chance to seal it, you want to be that guy. But yeah, eagerness is the right word. And missing out on that opportunity definitely gonna hurt. I feel like Sadson has been blasted out of this round with the op. I mean, credit to him for still investing into it, man. Like, sometimes games like that, even Ziowu doesn't even buy back the op.
He's getting back. He's getting back up after...
Back on the saddle.
Yeah, absolutely rocked. He went back into the coach's corner. He got an inspiring speech. Oh, Barton. Smoke fades, quick scope, action. OG Wizard, flashbang, missed shot. Barton, though, couldn't convert a kill. Still tucking away into the corner, but not quite feeling the pressure. Lag don't want to take him on. They want to fight Lotto instead. Nick X dancing around. What on earth? Okay, Lotto doing hopscotch across cave. Just testing his limits, and then he swings Nick X. 4v5 here for Legacy, 50 seconds.
Fancy footwork to get the opening tool. Getting them into this 4v5 and this double up on the setup here. If challenge is going to be tough to pass there. It's a great flash though. Starts it off and this trades that favor the T's. OG Wizard now looking to Nex at bat. And Neck is alone on the outside looking in on these smokes.
Oh, but OG Wizard's not going to push forward. Or is he? He does, but misses critically. And now they want to turn and burn. And it's the right play. But Sodson, does he have him beat? That is the question. Red Room? Not quite. He's taking it to CT spawn. He'll be posted up and waiting. Knife out for Weeza. With 15 seconds left, Ray. He's going to give it a whirl. Trying to give Sodson another fiery headshot. Fake on the plant. He's just looking for kills. He's not going to get it. It's every round of regulation.
They're going to do it here. Legacy going to pull this comeback off all the way to a closing 24th round. Lag, you might as well use your last timeout. You get an extra in overtime. So, all of them required.
It's that 3 versus 5 that's going to be in the back of your head for a long time. I mean, if I was Nick X, I'd be slumped in my seat right now. He wanted to extend into cave, into Red Room rather, into CT spawn. Loses that fight, and the wheels come off on the round. Do they have a redemption round here for Lag, or is it overtime and a missed chance?
I mean, that's what they're facing right now at this given stage. It's gone the distance. Legacy showing that they have the endurance to run this marathon of a comeback, to slow down the pace of Lag. They started this map off with a sprint here. I turn the final bend. Walking wounded. And in the same pace here, slowing down the round. Again, they're trying to lean on dealing with the Sodson Op, who's had, I mean, a good scoreline right now, right? He's got the numbers to back it up, but the shots haven't been there, right? It feels like missing in a certain occasion on this AWP towards A when he's been posted up.
Is he about to get zapped again? Sodson, can he avoid getting first bullet headshotted? I'm setting it up, Cole, because I think it might happen. You never know.
I've seen it happen.
For like
times
3
in this
times
half already. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fake towards B, trying to be sold multiple smokes. Is just gonna get any rotation. No one's budging. They trust in the setup. Multiple mollies as well, but there's that A play, and the shot misses. Sodson can't connect.
Okay,
and it's successful.
He's gone. Nade to the smoke, trying to open it up, get an angle onto the bomb plant, but no. Now the real problem here for the T's is they need more map control. They're out of util. They'll take Temple. That is small consolation, but there is an effort to take that back for the CTs. Flashbang forward. Nick X first at bat, but not quite connecting. Empties out the whole mag. Bomb halfway ticked, and everyone is stuck in A main. There is nowhere to hide here for the T's. The bomb defusal just revs right on up, and we're going to overtime. Legacy with a perfect retake.
Yeah, I mean, you identified the perfect play right there from Lag to try and take control of the map, trying to claim Temple in the post plant, but you can't afford to lose out on those duels. Legacy, so much utility to sustain through the round. Flash is tossed in on the retake. And with conviction, they close in the 5v5. Lag have just kissed their best opportunity to close this map goodbye in regulation.
And they're even bringing an attack pause towards the very end here. Well, extra rounds, and it's gonna weigh down on lag for a lot. It's eagerness. Towards that very end. And it really is that A-site win condition. You can't plant the bomb and just run away. You've got to fight for map control. They did, they tried, but they couldn't hold on to it steadfast enough with no utility. And so Legacy, with a chance to redeem themselves, they were down 11-3. They ran it back. And now Ray, down mid.
Whoa. I think he's trying to avoid some flashes there by looking down. But OG Wizard takes some space towards Cave and wants to repeat.
Okay.
He wants to continue to challenge Barton. Barton will give him those opportunities.
Off angle. Oh, Barton gonna get finicky with it. Here's a player right in front of him, but there's also one right to his left. Instant headshot for Nick X. And Dumao will try his damnness. He's good, but how good? Flashbang's over. That's both players' positions revealed, and Lag are gonna start a sprint to A. If Sanson if he went back CT again, he would have beat them.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen it work out before. Bomb has hit a pause. Oh, don't do this. We're overthinking it just a tad. Dumao, an opportunity to cut off the bomb and transition. But he is cornered and cut off.
This is the definition of just hesitation right now. From Life's a Game. Oh my goodness. Just could not make up their minds on which site they wanted to go to. And the end of the day, it was correct, but the rest of the team didn't really follow up. And Sanson is being hunted. Well, it took a while. It took the pressure being removed from the situation. Sanson's very dead. For Life's a Game to pick up their 13th round here.
Ain't that how it always goes, right? I mean, that kind of makes me feel like it was a mindset shift more than anything. As once the reality of closing out the map is taken away, oh, we're back to winning ways. Wait a second, we can do this again. It's easy. Remember what we were doing at the beginning. And then replicate. See if getting a breath of fresh air around one is going to facilitate further success here. Flying by in the smoke. Lotto face to face gives Nick X a greeting and a double down. Legacy will not allow for any sort of consistency.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Barton just lasers him straight through the smoke. Weez is very troublesome in middle. He'll find the headshot, get taps, but burn eventually. And Ray will not claim the free kill on Sanson. He has 20 kills by some miracle, I will say, but it feels like he's still been getting kicked around.
Yeah, this is a weird spot. But hey, I mean, maybe that's just a credit to his, I mean, again, his resilience, his ability to continue to fight forward here. You can get blasted by an AK, and you can say, okay, enough hopping for me. I'm going to just try and lock down a rifle. A lot of players would make that decision in the CS2 economy that we live in nowadays. You have a lot of oppers that are scared to op sometimes, and again, the consistency in what you said, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try the same angle. This time I'll get it, I swear. Has maybe led to that sort of control here that he's held on to despite what we've seen is getting blasted out of the round pretty consistently in some stages.
Okay, well, here is Sanson trying to hold the line. It's not looking good, brothers. He's gone. And for Nekis, he has a molly to deploy. Lined up for that plant spot. And it goes. Molly right out, but Ray is just gonna stick the thing. And, well, the thing is, this is the difference between one A site post plant and the other. Lag have full utility belts. They're just gonna keep recycling utility, smoke, Molly, relentlessly, and Legacy are locked out.
Give it a go here with retake utility, a smoke for A main, but as you said, Nick X is waiting for this play, and he has free backs turned. It's not even him that lands the kill. Weeza cuts him off clean. Lag get 14. They struggled to find any rounds when they hit 11, but now they get 2 in a row, or 2 rather, in 3 rounds, and take the lead.
And with Legacy's poor side moving up, where they were just unable to take mid control. Is this a bullet potentially dodged?
This would be an incredibly difficult fashion to win a game for Lag. Let the comeback fully formulate and then still close out. Again, if you refuse to elaborate, it seems.
Make them feel like they have a chance.
It's just the most frustrating sort of losses. Think you can get your way back in, but no, that was never the case.
OG Wizard posted massive shadow advantage if Sanson decides to swing.
Flash coming up though. Oh no, it's a smoke. There's the flash.
All right, steps away, has to pull it back in though, and he can't. OG Wizard falls, and Legacy with the site breaking back in. Nick X cannot hold on. Another player to run through the smoke though. Oh boy, Experative could not double up, but still gives a bit of a shock. Keeps it into winnable territory. Weeza going in and out. Ray, no one's watching this. No one's watching Temple. 1-2, and it's up to Dumao. In a 1 versus 1 now to complete the clutch to dodge out on desperation. He fires a couple into the smoke. It's Weeza with the full stick instead. He just held it down. He didn't care who he was playing against. He didn't care he was playing against Brazil's prodigy. He just held E with confidence and nothing else.
That's incredible stuff right there. And now it's looking like a complete role reversal. We're talking coming into this one about the inexperience the Lag have at this stage and an opportunity of Legacy to just, take full control of this. But ripped away. No one's watching Temple there. A big gap in the sight lines, and Legacy lose the advantaged pose plant, and confidence is shown. But now they're at this position again. They have gotten to map point. Can they get past it? It's 16 what's required. 13 needed in regulation that they couldn't find. This has been where they've stalled out, but now they've got the CT side to close, and Ray's delivered a big headshot, and he's not scared to take further fights. And the HE checks him.
Oh
Experative comes in with the utility to secure the frag.
Oh, and Sanson, rather Dumao, pushing forward. Nick X, though, also falls. OG Wizard and Nick X are down. This is a 3 versus 5. It's gone horribly wrong so far as Experative
my God.
falls next. Not again.
So many low HP bars. That's what they have to capitalize on now.
Hold on,
Barton and Sadson so low. And they're all stuck in donut.
They're all in donut, and they know this. Weeza thinking about jumping past the angle. But Ray's gonna push forward instead, walking up. Sanson falls. And Ray gets another. It's down to him and Lotto. Round the donut, though. Lotto with the Glock has got it. And it takes the final round of single OT. Lag cough up another 3v5.
Can't be like that. It cannot be like this. Letting it slip away again. This lead that's been held on to. But closing has constantly eluded them. How does this happen again and again? scratching their heads at this point. Now Sadson brings an opening duel. OG Wizard in overtime. At least on the CT side, finding some serious struggles.
I mean, how do you hold on to this? Dumao? Oh, it's a molly with Nick X's name on it. Does it spread? Does it spread?
Way. Does not.
Oh my god.
Oh, but the flashbang
Clears it.
rolls on through, and yeah, I mean, he's saying all clear, guys. Just wait just a second. Let's steady ourselves in this 4v5. Not making the moves just yet. As Legacy like to use every last second of that clock ticking slowly against them. This mid control feels a bit suffocating. But it doesn't seem like it's actually going to head towards A, actually. I mean, right now, Nick X is alone. A is the right target, but now the bomb's going towards B to the trio.
Oh,
a lifeline might be
goodness.
given to Lag. They might be on the money on this stack.
Are they blessed? I mean, look, Experative does have a util belt to utilize. Is he going to put it in? He has
Not a lot of
nade,
time.
molly, but nothing. I mean, 18 seconds to go. As they begin to make
He's
their
waiting
move.
for the bomb plant.
Oh my goodness, right. You're so right. This could be massive. Molly onto the bomb planter. Nade to open the smoke.
They're
They get lined
overexposed.
up. This is the end of the map, and we need a third here. Mirage up next. Life's a Game will finally pull it off.
Oh my god, what a smart play to end it as well. That time being just the biggest opponent there for the side of Legacy to close it out, and finally that is what they utilize to finish this job. It looked dicey. Legacy
11-3. It went to overtime. They lost so many map points until they got that very last one. Some excellent play down the stretch has pushed it to Mirage. Bad news though for Life's a Game. It's Legacy's best map.
Yeah, hey, your reward for doing a great job in that last map. You get to play Mirage versus Dumao, Barton, and Lotto. And, yeah, I don't know if that's much of a rewarding feeling, but I guess we'll find out. Because, again, last map, Firepower was answer back and response. You know, Lag had replies, so we'll see if they can answer. But that deadly trio, I think, is a big reason as to why this map is so incredibly strong for this side of Legacy. And what is going to be the biggest problem factor, I think, for Lag right now.
Got some jump spots here from Nick X, but he's missed out on the most important player here in the underpass. Molly there for Nekis is going to deny rotates. Is that going to start and execute towards B? It might feign one. As a couple of players make their way up Cat, Nick X with little room to run will not be able to escape Nekis, who's in CT spawn. In the meantime, the B site under threat as Ray falls to a Dumao headshot. There's going to be a post plant available and even some extras on the way out for Nekis as he just ran through jungle.
I think this might be the first pistol that Legacy lift off in.
Yes, correct.
They've done it.
They have done it. They have used sidearms and they have taken down Life's a Game.
Wow. Wasn't a big concern there in that first map losing both pistols, but it sure as the hell mattered later down the line in Ancient. So starting off Mirage, showing exactly what they're made of. It's a huge asset. Dumao and Nekis to start it all off there. Dumao already arriving on Mirage, just not what they want to see. But Life's a Game. Nekis having a little more impact. Again, I kind of hinted at Ancient being a strong suit for the calling in terms of what Nekis could do, but had a good CT side, just couldn't get much going for the T side. I felt like there was, again, that classic bit of, like, Nekis calling of, I want to keep on doing the same thing over and over again. I want to keep running into this wall. And they did. And it got them a 9-3 half. But, again, Mirage is another one of these maps where I've seen Nekis be able to adapt and bring good T sides. And winning a pistol to start it off is a huge relief for them.
I think also Sadson was just getting caught so often on the CT end. Especially just at one particular round in overtime. Playing close A main. Picked off, and that got them that extra bit of breathing room to push it over the line.
We're just talking about it as well. He had good numbers, but I mean, some of those gimme shots were being missed. It all started on the full eco as well, where he got charged down, had to whip out a sidearm.
He hit the 2 headshots with the sidearm, but not the op.
And I think that genuinely plays into confidence for an opper. I've seen oppers have rough rounds and not be able to really recover. And not to say that it was a completely disastrous state, but there was a couple of key misses that cost them.
How did Dumao get over there? What was the pathing? What were we working with there? Every kill the CT side gets on this kind of round is worth a lot. Rebuys for the T's are gonna be tough.
Oh, maybe a little weapon retrieval as well.
Oh?
Nick has picked up a Molotov.
I believe there's a Galil there.
Should be. Maybe he's waiting for low back, but that bomb's gonna do a lot of damage, so he's got to get in and get out.
Yeah, I actually don't know if Nick X will survive this.
Now,
he's good now. Yep, he's made it. Alrighty. A productive round from Life's a Game, despite the relative inaction. But a 2-0 start here for Legacy. Okay.
Be happy with beginning stages, but like you said, a bit costly when it comes down to the access later down the line.
We got the Wiz, not Wiz, the Wiz, with the AWP. In ladder room right now, could catch a walk down, but could not hit a headshot. Movement and accuracy gets the better of him. And now the question is, where does OG Wizard go? Fortunately, he does drop on in towards the window. He will make an escape. This is going to get complicated. Up connector, top of it smoked. Dumao establishes himself. Lag slowly but surely pushed back. A boost up, though. OG Wizard has to let one go by. Is he ready? Well, looks like Ray isn't. Will connect. And post up he does. Last thing will completely annihilate him on the angle. A 4 versus 4. Pushing into CT spawn with the bomb? Johnson swinging, then reconsiders. Well, he has Nekis to find a headshot for him. So sure, why not?
Okay, yeah, not quite Dumao, but it'll do the trick, and Neck is just continuing to press forward. We'll secure this space and the round, and okay. He heated up a little overheat, though. I would say. Just a tad bit of overheating.
No, Nick he'd probably laugh it off. He's a cheery guy.
He's a cheeky bloke.
But about to not be on Twitter.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, maybe that's a good thing. Who really needs that anyways?
You know, Ryan at a particular journalist network made a very good point that here in NA, we'll miss him. You know, it's hard to lose like your worst nemesis, your rivals, right? It's like Phineas and Ferb.
Wait a second.
What?
It's Ryan is losing his rivals in that case.
Excuse me. Yes, I need to clarify that. Well,
I don't know
maybe
if you've created any rivalries.
I have not created any rivals, but I like to think we're in a rivalry. So
fair enough.
this is not an invitation, but in
No, yeah, I think you just accepted the invite right there. Come on down. Start a beef.
Hey guys.
It's at FlyCast on Twitter.
Oh, come on. Anyhow, a little bit of waffling for the default here, but we do have an A split brewing for Legacy. As Lotto scales up the site, you have Dumao and company in middle, cutting off rotates. And the frags going well, but Ray still stands. Has to be aware of another one coming up. Top connector, he is, but could not connect the headshot. And so it's OG Wizard, a man capable of magic, in a 1 versus 3 with a perfect flashbang. Yeah, he's done. Peace out to the grenade. And, well, the bullets will do the job here for Barton. It's 4-0 for Legacy.
Scary start. Not the Legacy that you want to deal with. Usually this, map 3, when they get upset and Mirage comes around on a map, it feels like it is such a clear closing statement for them. And not to say it's, very early on in this matchup, but seeing shades of that come through once again here as they just show so much strength in the start. Neck is also putting himself in a position constantly to fire up. Willing to be very active. It's not the consistent opening of Dumao that we might expect from this team, that we see often from this team, but Neck is being right there alongside him. And obviously, you still do have Dumao to lean on.
To add to the Brazil discussion, I just want to say it's like Perry the Platypus losing Dr. Doofenshmirtz, you know? Best frenemies.
One thing we're missing there is like a nice little TikTok edit of that duo at this point.
Inseparable duos. North American Counter-Strike in Brazil.
Again, you're including us in this rivalry. You can just say Ryan.
Excuse me. Yes. Totally. I am just saying Barton is one of the OGs Brazilians alongside Nekis here in North America. Neck is playing back on 2018 Luminosity over here in North America. And Barton on Team 1 when he first got his start.
No strangers to North American Counter-Strike. You can definitely see it in some of their styles as well. Sadson, he's a new guy to NA. And again, to like this kind of level of play here. Organization, this caliber at least, and looking to prove himself.
I think it's been a rough go. I mean, the stats look nice, but
you can see some of the misses.
Yeah.
You can feel some of the if there was just one extra shot there with an op, it would have been such a much more straightforward round. But that's not always the case with Sadson. I've given him a lot of credit for being more consistent in the past, but he's shown it in this series at least, and that might even be more so the credit to at least the side of Lag for doing such good work and shutting him down with rifles, with AWPs. With whatever tools they are given, they have found ways to limit his impact, limit his multi-kill ability.
Keeping them down for now. Flag looking for their first round. And it's interesting, at least. Nekis starts off with an op tag. There's an HG as well. Landmine placed underneath Nekis to start off this one. But still sticking around for middle. Ray with the underpass swing into 2 players. Survives the engagement. Another HG that nearly claims Nekis. And Legacy are very much on the back foot.
It's going to be a big relief putting them there. We'll start off with a man advantage and so much damage. It's not just the player up that they have, but the HP bars that are also low. They're up against alongside it.
But if this angle gets cleared here for Weeza, it's going to be tough. Also, the crosshair placement isn't perfect, you know. Probably going to jump up on the pots here. Oh, but nade's pulled. But Barton survives critically. Weeza holds on for the kill and the double. Sure, I guess. Shut me up. It's two players here with sub 15 HP. Sodson will pick one, but Nick X will not let him escape, and Nekis is done in this one, as Life's a Game will scoop up their first round.
On the board. Doing it in a bit of a convincing fashion as well. Requires Weeza on a double down, but in good position to do so. So much HP set up early as well. With op tags connected. And the CT side able to lift off.
Okay. Ray, oh no, he's in trouble. Another A-split brewing. Once more, but Ray again will get caught in connector. Nick X will trade, but then Barton still top mid. And Legacy with the right pieces in the right position. OG Wizard, a missed shot. Experative still surviving, dueling, and battling behind the smoke. It breaks, but he still stays alive. Bomb still out towards Tetris, but Sodson will convert. Sodson the next as well to finish off the round. Legacy just eliminate everybody. I don't even need to plant the bomb.
Well, that's how it goes. Close that one out with quickness. And another timeout called. As I know that Life's a Game don't want to find themselves in a hole they can't dig themselves out of. This T side so powerful. Again, Sad's more consistent in the here and now at the moment, right? Hitting shots comfortably on this T side. As we expect him to. Gonna get a decent purchase still in order, actually.
Okay.
Not all that bad.
It allows for like one play.
That's all you'll give him, one play?
Yeah, they got one belt of utility. A smoke, double flash, HG. And Ray's kind of got the setup. He's got the flashes over from triple. 3 players ready to collapse in middle. You bet when that window smoke fades, it's go time. And here we go. Experative flashing through. Headshots good, and the flashbangs were enough for a 2 for 2. Can that work for lag? Is the question. The thing is that Ray is under so much pressure here. Back of triple does not have any support, but he does get to safety and even gets a teammate. Nick X, he finds the kill, sees where Lotto is. I don't even think they know where Ray is on the play. They might think this side is empty. Lotto does burn out Nick X, however. Ray has a back turned, and 2 deagle shots will do. It is a 1 versus 2. Sodson creeping through A main, but lag, are they making a mistake? They're split up between the sites. Sodson, if he's aware, which now, I think he is.
Where else could he be, right?
Yeah, he has to know that Ray's Palace.
Very bold call to just stick the bomb right in his face, and again, the inkling, the expectation is there. Ray is prepared for this reaggression though, but it's a crazy quick scope from Sads, and it's instantaneous. I'm gonna go a long way around here.
I mean, you know what? It's gonna work anyways because Weeza does not have a kit. He has got to basically get on the bomb and full stick it immediately. First fake. I mean, Sonson's just waiting. And I think he's just locked it up with that. Missed shot. Doesn't look pretty, but time will get him the round. Your clutch, sir.
Not the highlight ending he was hoping for.
No, 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 no.
A bit of a low light. Hey, but he got his round. I got mine, guys. You? That's all you gotta say. No, and then instant embarrassment.
Guys, you gotta run. You gotta run. The bomb deals damage. It hurts.
Maybe he was so confident he got that kill. He didn't even think the bomb was gonna go off. He thought he hit that last shot. In Sadzin's mind, he hit that shot.
Uh-oh. And dry swing top mid, sure. An OG Wizard, okay, just gets dunked on by a grenade. Lotto, not as much. He still stands to fight. And okay, well, Ray's gonna swing it on. Sadzin has not been having fun to these rifles, man. He has just been getting wrecked. 3 versus 3, anyone's game.
Yeah, I mean, the craziest part is he's opping and kind of getting what an opera would dream of and holding down these lines, and then the nightmare of getting blasted by the AKs quickly comes next in that story. Here we go, Weeza also on some reaggro right into the crosshairs of Barton. What is that?
Oh,
Weeza!
okay. Well, if you wanted some X Factor, yeah, some X Factor. It's never gonna happen again. What? That was full running. That was full running, folks. There's no sugarcoating it.
It took him a while to even register he got the kill there in his brain. And now, Dumao left into a 1v2. Weeza with the re-aggression. Did so much heavy lifting. There is a opportunity to route away towards A, but not gonna make that call.
Smart. This is very smart here. Experative just playing his life, and with 10 seconds on the clock here, Dumao fake plant, swing from Experative is sharp on the headshot. And life's a game, courtesy of, some fortune. We'll pick that one up.
Some fortune, yeah, but some fire, Weeza. I mean, you'll take it either way you can get it. Nasty headshot. It's the last thing you expect when you're holding down this line so passively, and Legacy wait so patient for that re-aggression, and then you get rewarded for your patience, but then your reward is a headshot. That's not what you wanted to see. So Legacy's money's tested. I mean, the Sads in clutch rate before that round. Gonna put the pressure on this A execute.
Different set of smokes, though. We've got a wall to try and cross into CT. Experative needs to do battle, dodges the flash, but can't dodge Barton. Picks up the AK, and an amazing post plant awaiting here for Legacy, but they do lose Dumao. That wasn't the bomb plan. They didn't get it. And now smokes are fading, and things get awkward.
To find a way to lock in the digits, but as you said, very awkward in the post plant. Look at this angle that Lotto's trying to thread to find further kills. And there's no advantage in these positions. Bomb is planted default as well. That's crazy damage, though.
My god. 2 dinks. Is that enough to close it, though? You gotta get the kills at the end of the day. But the CTs also need the defuse, and Lotto guarding the bomb will eventually fall to the grenade. It's Sadzin again, this time the AK, and the bomb being stuck. He has no say in the matter, and it's done. Life's a game. We'll pull off the retake, despite the craziness.
Wow, Lotto doing so much damage, but not able to capitalize. His teammates not quite able to capitalize on some of those kills there. And Lag, another successful retake. Running on through, denying the Sads in clutch, and then also taking him down. But this time it's at the hands of the rifle instead of the bomb. Money, again, because of the force by being punished, is now, certainly gone.
It's Lag's turn for a little bit of a comeback. Uh-oh. What? Wait. My bad for saying anything, folks.
All you have to do is apologize to Life's a game. But I don't think out the opening exchanges there's too many further concerns. They are playing this one very patiently. Just the damage done early and a long reposition. The issue is, I mean, you got a jump spotting experative, and that is just about all that you really have to lean on.
Does Experative see the players and then immediately swing them? Eyes on Barton's Deagle and Nekis. Oh. Sees them all. Alright, he's gonna play his life here. Wisely, but not going for any spamming. Sod's in. Cheeky around the smoke. I think the head is seen. He still gets a dink off. And a post plant with the pistols right now. It's so awkward. Head armorless for OG Wizard. He falls. And Neck is as well on the Deagle. It's close. But not today. A lot of damage dealt. He's on 8 HP as well in CT spawn. Should add. But it's 4 for Lysa game, and whatever. We can forget about it.
Not even close. Easy, comfortable, calm round up against the unarmored pistols. For a concern. They will close out. They will move up to 4, could close out a 5th, and the domineering half that I was talking about that Legacy love to get off to in these deciders is not going to be the case if they can't close out this last one. And they are getting aggressive. Lager looking to set the tone. Towards A, they're pressing the issue deep. Towards Palace, they've got an op scoped up ready to go.
Oh, but OG Wizard, never patient. Oh, he's gonna get punished. And then Dumal finds a headshot from inside of Connector. And many would say Experative is just toast. He has to try and fight a certain angle. He has to try and clear out, give himself a pocket to play from, but he's dead. Or not. Sutton missing. Okay, then I'll hit the one through the smoke. All right. Never mind me, folks. Never mind me.
Just can't get a read on
I can't.
what Sads is doing in this game.
No.
Because the numbers all say one thing. The shots are just so insane sometimes. He looks in tip-top shape in this series, and then all of a sudden he just looks like he's going full whip mode. Full secondary op when it comes to easy connections. But Weeza getting dunked down by the HE on this clutch. He's hit some wild shots. He's going to need to hit 3 more to start the effort. Smoke, interesting on top of the site, but I don't think they'll let him even cross. They will not. Legacy will cap this half off, denying 4 in a row here and taking us in to the second.
And a freakish half coming through from Legacy as they took a 7-1 lead. Lag nearly closed it down, and well, they couldn't do it towards the very, very end. 8-4 is where we stand. Legacy in a commanding position to dodge the Life's a Game bullet.
I mean, excellent way to close out the half there. Bit of a chaotic ending. But it's Legacy looking for a second pistol.
Okay.
And look at this setup. Sadson
Sad.
not taking contact.
Oh!
How is that the shot he connects?
No,
Oh my
he
god,
didn't!
at least he's so much more sharp on the follow-up as well.
He's still alive. He's still kicking. And he got another! Dude, just get
Oh!
this guy a pistol! What on earth? He just headshot everyone. Just barely missed
It's the
bullet.
USP.
It's the USP. It's back from ancient.
They remember that USP. They remember it. And it gets so much out of just boxed into a corner as well, backed up. And he finds a way to fire up for all of the kills. 4 in the round. And just left scratching your head as to what just happened. There, if your life's a game, but now it's both pistols converted here on Mirage, and now it's Sadzen you have to worry about on a CT side.
Just hand him a USP. I have one friend that I pug with who insists after winning the pistol to keep the USP and just buy head armor. Sajin should follow suit because it's all just armorless Glocks here. How many does Lotto get? Oh no, he's down to 8. Oh, it's because it's Weeze's Deagle. That's the one weapon that found a headshot, but the wall bangs! You love to see it. It does deny the plant. That's all that they really want here. For Life's a Game, 2 players stuck firebox, and Dumat will spray them both down. Learn that wallbang, folks. It's very useful. Just if you're locked out behind a CT smoke, you can fire back with that.
Yes, that's no need to see the target there at all for the side of Legacy. But the whooping is nice. I just feel like every time I bring it out, it doesn't work. I think the pros might have the lucky version of the game, and I'm just on the unlucky one.
Oh,
More misfortune here for
what?
Lotto and Nick. His ball's just the same. Sadson though holds the line with the op, and he's gonna get more targets.
No!
Again, you cannot re-peak this team because they're so quick to trade you out.
Sadson cannot avoid his head just being a magnet, dude. No escape. But they're gonna go for it. Barton is interested. He's around the CT smoke, underhand flashing, and oh, he's just going for a recovery mission. All right, all right. That makes a little bit more sense. And, well, the question of whether he escapes... Well, with some intelligence... he'll be able to just fine. Even a wallbang shot that whizzes by OG Wizard. So Lag will score 5. After everyone just contact walks every part of the map. And they hit all the headshots.
Yeah, I mean, so many kind of isolated moves being made all at once. It's really tough to anticipate there if you're Legacy. But a big display of confidence heading into the gun rounds, at least, for side of Life's a Game. Not scared to be part of the opening stage of rounds. Another purchase that looks strong. Still holds on to the AWP presence here as well. To close things out here on Legacy, or if it's a Lag comeback that comes through here. As they hop into the T side, utility late towards middle. Smokes all bloom at once. Very quick on this. It's a measured approach. One that has been done many times before for
Okay.
Lag.
Doom out with some nifty nades though.
That's
and
sick.
finds a headshot. But Weeza and the rest go up connector. Neck is trying to slip the gap. Oh, he's been seen though by OG Wizard at the last moment. And now he can even cut off potential flanks coming through from connector. Hold on. Bomb getting planted and covered. OG Wizard has got this one in the bag. He even sees the next one on towards Catwalk. Spots the head. Can't hit the shot though. This round is locked up for lag though. He's had a quiet series. He hasn't had an OG Wizard style series. This is the time to heat up.
Best time you could ask. Having so much more impact. And that is a just wild play to secure so much ground. That Nek's move around the smoke is what he loves to get up to on this map. He loves to sneak his way through situations. It's all denied by the presence of mind of OG Wizard. There's another gun round ripped away from this team. Legacy's path to the finish line is not so straightforward.
Just a straight A execute, and was looking to be a lockup. Sadzin's op is in towards middle. Barton also on a bit of an island. And with no CT defensive utility, leave it up to Dumau's Zeus. Is he gonna go up the ladder though? Oh, okay. Okay, he's gonna get funky with it. No, no way this works. There's just no way. But it works as bait, funnily enough, for a kill from Barton to make it close. Put it in contention with Sadzin around the edges of the smoke. He had a chance, but I think it might have just expired here. Smokes fade, post plan established, and I think it's time to run.
Yeah, call another save. Back on out of this one.
Oh boy. Not done yet. Our life's a game.
So impressed with this team's resiliency in the series, and look at that, OG Wizard even ready for the line.
Man.
Another step up, another kill from him, another saved up for Sadzin, who wants to break through this CT side and be the answer to the closing stages of this map, but can't find his way through yet.
Like, he gets 16 kills. But I remember an OG Wizard flick. An OG Wizard headshot, because it hasn't really been the op for him so far. We're just running it back A. And
Oh, it's so right.
there's no anchor. Only now is Lotta returning.
Flying in the wind. I mean, these smokes come down quickly. They're gonna have the exact timing they're hoping for, but Lotta rather, not gonna make it easy for them.
Nearly gets traded. But survives is all that matters. Now, there is one issue. They need to get that bomb planted quickly.
There's 4 players outside of this jungle smoke. I guess now 3. One is run up middle on the flank. There's no lurks, but that's Sadzin plucking one out through the smoke as well. And one less target to deal with for this retake. And again, this flank has been incredibly quick. They're looking to get aggressive, though.
And even Ray, that's a smoke he can play inside of if he wants to. And surely at this rate, you start to expect the flank. Now flashes in. Scale up CT. But, you know, that bomb is taking a long time. Now only probably 10 seconds remaining on that thing. Now the headshots start to roll out for life's the game. It leaves it to Ray, but he can't hang on. He can't take down Barton to save the round here. A chaotic 3 versus 5. But it is Legacy who will just barely eke by.
It's chaotic as all get out there towards the end. Legacy survived that round. Maybe not thriving in it. As that retake looked a little bit clumsy on the initial stages, but they still hold down the victory. Get themselves one step closer. Are we seriously going to just see this consistency? No, it's just going to be a setup for OG Wizard now with the op. Boost. Molly burst in his face. Nothing crossing towards connector. Sadzen is, again, looking to be more proactive. Wants to give you a Sadzen flick that you can remember.
Come on. But he won't have any targets in middle. Once again, Lysa Game want to play this A site. And once again, they have the right idea. Consistently, round after round, Legacy stamped down on mid control. And immediately, Lysa Game worked the yin and yang. The other side of the map. Looking to go out A main. And Legacy are so committed to this mid play. They're just going to rely on Lotto's info and his fragging ability. In the meantime, look at the move Weeza was making. Got caught by Barton. But now that springs the A play to life. Lotto about to be the recipient of a molly. The finest beverage of the T side. And now what? A boost up for lag. They want space. And they're gonna take it! Oh no! Oh no! Neck is pulled pins and then he finds a double. Unbelievable.
Oh, this is the all-important moment now. A situation in which you know, if you're Ray, you could have brought it back and they're just going to swing him wide. Not a chance for Experative to close that one out.
Wow.
That is a brutal way to exit, knowing that you had it. An opportunity to equalize, take it back into your hands, and just can't quite seal the kill.
Oh man, that's just so gutting. It's just so gutting. I don't know how you can pick yourself up from that. Ray had such an amazing map. What were we talking? 130 ADR over there on Ancient?
I think in a half.
I think in a half, yes. Still,
that's insane. And it led them to a lead that could be eventually closed out on, although delayed. That's a really frustrating one, though. Finally, a maybe small slip up with the rifle. Nekis will abuse it to full punishment here. Nekis now looking to continue his aggression, continue being a thorn on their side. And Dumao has to walk away with 1 HP as so much has been done here for the T side.
it's not bad, but they're running out of gas. They got one smoke, one molly. To scale up versus an op. This is Sadzen's round, if anything. Oh, and there's a gap. Oh, he's made in middle. Weeza pushes past.
Oof.
Nearly headshots his teammate on the way in. But they will be allowed to scale for free into the A bomb site. They've got to know that something's amiss, though. But Weeza not ready for the A main play. But Sadzen, can he finally connect? He's got one more remaining, and Nick X closes it on Barton. Sadzen's still alive, but then Lotto activates. It's a 2 versus 3. Ray to a no-scope through the wall into jungle. OG Wizard is good, but he has got to be darn perfect here. And they know where he is. They've basically isolated his position, surely. As then Dumao closes out, and Legacy will advance to face off versus Team Liquid in the upper bracket final.
I mean, the pathway to get there, maybe not as we'd expected, but it is the upper bracket final that we did anticipate there. And again, you know, credit to Life's a Game for showing an excellent result, a hell of a fight there. And that second map, especially closing out in a really difficult fashion.